It sort of represents something that's both horrible and beautiful and strong and miserable, weak. It's got a lot of qualities.
There is no way to watch the clip I'm getting ready to play for you and come away with any other assessment of Donald Trump's cognition other than he's melting away. Something has tripped. Something has, before his next birthday, which is in June sometime. My birthday is also in June. That's how I know. Also, his stupid military birthday parade is supposed to be in June, too. It's not like I have it in my calendar and I'm going to celebrate the great leader's, the dear leader's birthday. But Donald Trump is slipping away. And yesterday he was asked about this plan, this plot to reopen Alcatraz, which, look, some people are going to say, and don't talk about this because it's a distraction. The problem is when he uses the weight, the heft, the power, and the might of the United States government to put this plan in action, it becomes more than just a distraction. It becomes an overreach of power. While they talk about fraud, waste, and abuse and efficiency in the government, he wants to open up a prison that was closed because it was too expensive to operate. That there's no road leading to the prison to bring supplies to. Everything has to be ferried over via boat. It's also, there's so many reasons that this is stupid, but the problem lies in the fact that Donald Trump is the most powerful human being on the planet as president of the United States, and he has a cult surrounding him that will do anything he says with zero pushback. There is no, sir, maybe we shouldn't do this. There's none of that going on. And when he was asked by a reporter in the Oval Office with the mayor of Washington, D.C., another absolutely worthless Democrat, celebrating taking $1 billion from the taxpayers of the city of Washington, that the money could be used in so many other valuable ways. We're giving it to the owner of the Washington football team here to stand up RFK Stadium, rebuild it, giving billionaires $1 billion. Fantastic. Again, I'm sure there will be some economic development. It's not a complete zero sum, but that money could be used and should be used for social programs to help lift people out of poverty in a city where income inequality is maybe the worse than any other place in this country, here in Washington, D.C. So save your support for Muriel Bowser for somebody else. I don't want to hear it. I didn't vote for her, and I never will. Now, as she sits there and shares the stage with Donald Trump as he rambles on like a demented idiot, I want you to pay attention to what he's saying. Try to make sense of the words and the sentences and the structure and what he's trying to communicate. Try to make it make sense.
Did you decide to reopen Alcatraz? Can you walk us through that decision?
Did I say what?
To reopen Alcatraz. How will you use it? How did you come up with the idea?
Well, I guess I was supposed to be a movie maker. We started with the movie making and we'll end. I mean, it represents something very strong, very powerful in terms of law and order. Our country needs law and order. Alcatraz is, I would say, the ultimate, right? Alcatraz, Sing Sing and Alcatraz, the movies. But it's right now a museum, believe it or not. A lot of people go there. It housed the most violent criminals in the world, and nobody ever escaped. One person almost got there, but they, as you know the story, they found his clothing rather badly ripped up, and it was a lot of shark bites, a lot of problems. Nobody's ever escaped from Alcatraz, and just represented something strong having to do with law and order. We need law and order in this country. And so we're going to look at it. Some of the people up here are going to be working very hard on that. And we had a little conversation. I think it's going to be very interesting. We'll see if we can bring it back in large form, add a lot. But I think it represents something. Right now it's a big hulk that's sitting there rusting and rotting. You look at it, it's sort of, you saw that picture that was put out, it's sort of amazing. But it sort of represents something that's both horrible and beautiful and strong and miserable, weak. It's got a lot of qualities that are interesting, and I think they make a point.
What? What? Is it not dangerous that we have a man with an Ivy League education? I mean, he went to the school. Who knows how much money they paid for his diploma? But this is the transcript of what he just said. And it's, I hear talk that Christopher Walken has all the punctuation taken out of his script so he can put in, I don't know if this is true, but he can put in his inflections. He has that unique way of talking and acting. Brilliant actor. I don't mean to invoke the name of a precious natural resource that we have in Christopher Walken while I'm talking about Donald Trump. But this is the same kind of a thing. Well, I guess I was supposed to be a movie maker. We started with a movie making and we'll end. I mean, it represents something very strong, very powerful in terms of law and order. What? And then his minions, his cult, who work within the government here, the Bureau of Prisons, they tweeted out something about using the same language to justify this. I've been directed by the president. I don't remember exactly what the language is. We'll put it on screen. But they're going with the demented explanation as the justification, as the predication for government action. This is alarming. This is a problem that you've got the Congress abdicating their role as a co-equal branch of government, giving Donald Trump anything and everything he wants. He's negotiating tariffs, which isn't even a power that the presidency has. It's a power held by Congress. They don't care. They'll give Donald Trump anything and everything, and this is the guy that they're giving everything to. A man who can't put together two cogent thoughts. We're in trouble, folks. I would love your opinion on this. Comment below. Call the voicemail line. Leave me a fewer than 3-minute voicemail, 714-576-4054. I do want to hear from you. Please consider supporting this work. $2 a month. Channel membership, $2 a month. Patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. Follow me on social media. If you're already miserable on social media, I'm there, and hopefully we'll take away from your the quotient of misery. But, who knows? I'm at Dollemore. I would love to see you there, and I will see you next time. Until then, be genuine. Take care of one another.